What pitcher has the most career strikeouts in the National League? Folks, it's Sunday. Hope you're getting some more rest after Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's another work day, but might as well put that off for a bit and have some coffee and some trivia. Hang with us for a bit here while we get into some trivia. So let's go.
Yeah, I'm looking to bounce back. Scoreboard looking not so great. But we got 3 more innings of trivia coming your way. And we're going to kick it off with the 7th inning with this question. Who has the most career strikeouts as an NL pitcher? We have Steve Carlton, Randy Johnson, Nolan Ryan, and Tom Seaver. So I'm going first here. I'm going to rule out Randy and Nolan because they spent so much time in the AL.
Yeah.
So we're going Carlton and Seaver. Carlton spent a ton of time with the Phillies. Seaver was a lot of years Mets and Reds. Maybe throw in some White Sox there. I'm gonna go Steve Carlton on this one.
Okay. I'm going to go Tom Seaver.
Okay. Let's take a look at what we got here. The correct answer is Steve Carlton.
That was huge for you. That
It was
big and huge.
exactly 4,000 strikeouts
in the NL. I didn't realize until just like in the last month or two that he had a couple little stints in the AL.
Yeah, Orioles, right?
Well, Twins and Indians, I know, maybe Orioles.
I thought he was Orioles toward the end, very end.
Well, I'll look it up.
Take a peek. Let's give some Steve Carlton
Okay,
trivia.
Cardinals, Phillies, this most of his career.
Okay.
Then he bounced around a bit. Oh, he went Giants. Giants, White Sox, Indians, Twins. No Orioles.
No Orioles. Okay. I'm thinking of somebody else.
No. So there
okay.
You go.
Well, I'm back in it, 5-4 as we head into the 8th here. So let's just jump right into it here. Our next question, switching to the batters now. Speaking of strikeouts.
Yeah.
Who struck out 100 or more times in a season the most times? So we have Adam Dunn, Reggie Jackson, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Willie Stargell, or Jim Thome. We got 6 choices on this one.
Boy.
A tough one.
I got
to go first here. Okay. I'm going to go Thome because of the length of the career and his era. So I'm going Jim Thome on this one.
That was exactly what I was going with too. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to go exactly what you said. The longevity.
Going the same way. The correct answer is Reggie Jackson.
Wow. Okay.
Who also happens to be first all time with 2,597 strikeouts. He did it 18 times. Jim Thome was second, but only 14.
Oh, wow. That's a distant first.
Yeah. He did have some injury-plagued seasons, so I wonder if some of those years that he played, he just didn't get enough at-bats to strike out that many times.
Jim, you tell me you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played 21 years, 22 years. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, basically from like 09, last 3 years or so, he didn't really accumulate the at-bats there to do so many strikeouts.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay, well, we're heading into the 9th, 5-4. We got a close one. And as we do, we've got some more World Series trivia coming our way here. Some multiple choice. I'm going first. We got a little bit of a doozy coming up here. So this one's going to be tough for me to tie this one up. So here we go. We
Hmm.
have which player did not hit at least 10 World Series home runs during his career?
Okay, that's okay.
At
Yeah,
least 10.
at least
And
10.
these are all Yankees legends.
Okay.
Okay, so we have Mantle, Mickey
Hmm.
Mantle, Babe Ruth, Yogi Berra, and Joe DiMaggio. And I'm gonna go Mantle on this one. In part because I think toward his later years, the Yankees didn't make as many World Series.
Hmm.
Like DiMaggio and Ruth played in it like every year, it seemed like. And Berra
Hmm.
has like won the most ever as a player, so he had a lot of opportunities. Mantle, I think, had fewer, and I know some World Series he played in, he had some injury problems and didn't get as many at bats. So I'm going Mantle on this one. Let's see what we get. Incorrect. What would have been your guess?
I actually was thinking Ruth. Like I know
Okay.
you're talking about some series, but I almost feel like he wasn't in as many series. But
Okay. Well, let's see
but
if
maybe it's
Babe
not right.
Ruth would have been incorrect.
Okay. All right. There you go.
It was DiMaggio. Mantle retired with a record 18 World Series home runs. DiMaggio hit only 8. Ruth hit 15. Berra hit 12. So there we go. We come to an unceremonious,
End of the
uh,
game. I
anticlimactic.
put in my closer and closed it down.
Yeah, that's what you do. You got to shut it down.
Hmm.
Aaron, you know what that means? Story time.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
getting used. You got to be running out of stories here because every single week you're winning.
yeah. Well, every time I mean, just so folks know, never remember story time at the end of this segment, and so we're flying by the seat of our pants. So let's see here. What do we want to talk about? Well, Thanksgiving. There's nothing that really happens. I mean, there's no baseball.
There's
There's
no baseball. I mean, winter meetings are coming up.
winter meetings are coming up, and there's always like I mean, we just got. Oh well, I don't know if you heard about this, but they just had the GM meetings, and
Yeah,
apparently a virus went through.
I
People were
did hear. I did hear that.
chucking cookies everywhere.
Yeah.
Canceled the meeting. Sent everybody home. Oh man, I'm trying to think. Have you ever been at like a meeting or something like that where just like something went through and it was just like miserable?
Not really like that. I mean, COVID, you know,
Hmm.
somewhat like that. Where it's like, especially at the height of COVID, one person got
But
COVID. Like
right.
I work in a school,
Hmm.
and so it was like one person got COVID, and you just like shut it down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody
There's
go
no
home.
mess, no messing around. Everybody's walking on
Yeah.
eggshells. So yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I do remember. I was trying to think like if we ever had an illness like kind of interrupt like a game or something, like we had to cancel a game or something. The only thing I can really remember was I remember when we were seniors, and this was on the basketball court, but we had a home game against Potlatch, and we had like so you had 12-man roster, and five of our guys were out sick, and we were like, "Are we still playing? What are we doing?" So we played. I had to guard Nick, um, our buddy, friend of the show, and he was a monster. And I just happened to play him really well, shut him down a little bit. I mean, shut him down was a relative term.
Yeah.
Playing Nick, and we
Instead of scoring 45, he scored,
20,
22 or something.
whatever. Yeah. So anyway, we kept it. We won the game. We worked through the sickness, and we were fine. But no throwing up, just like colds and that kind of business. But anyway,
Yeah. Well,
so
we hope you had a good Thanksgiving week, folks. Kind of eased into the weekend here. We'll ease you back into the week. We got a fun pack rip coming up for you tomorrow, so come back. We have a new twist.
Mm-hmm. See you then.